Continuing coverage now of the shooting on Pecan Street in Mobile last night. It happened around 7 o'clock, and police found 4 people wounded on scene. Gabby Easterwood has been following this story all day, and we just found out today, Gabby, police did make an arrest.
Yeah, that's right, Cherish. They actually told us today that the person who got arrested had to be discharged from the hospital before they could make that arrest. That person is 19-year-old Jaquarius Bradley. Now, here's a picture of Jaquarius. Now, Bradley is being charged with 2 counts of assault in the first and 1 count of first-degree burglary. Now, police responded to the scene around 7 p.m. last night on Pecan Street. When officers arrived on scene, they found those 4 victims who had been shot. There were 2 male victims, and the other 2 victims were a male juvenile and his mother. Now, all of these victims were transported to the hospital for their injuries, the extent of which we do not know at this time. And we're not sure at this time. We did ask police if Bradley was one of those 4 who he did count were shot at that shooting last night, but we do not have that answer just yet, Cherish.
So, Gabby, it sounds to me like he is accused of breaking into that home, and he was shot by possibly a homeowner in addition to him shooting some people?
Yeah, that's possibly what we know right now. Again, we're still waiting on police to give us information into what exactly led up to the shooting. But like you said, those charges could possibly mean that Bradley was entering that home, without being asked to come inside.
Yeah, just trying to wrap my head around it. Now, does Bradley have a record?
So he does have 1 prior charge attempting to elude, which came last year. So last year when he possibly would have been 18 years old. So there could be possible other charges that came while he was a juvenile, under 18 years old. We just don't have that information.
Now, Gabby, you mentioned Bradley had to be discharged from a hospital before being arrested. Do you know how the victims in this case are doing?
Yeah, so as for the 4 people, possibly one of those being Bradley, we don't have any information into their condition or exactly if they have been discharged from the hospital or not. Again, police saying that last night was a very hectic scene there on Pecan Street. So they said they're having a lot of things to fish through today to make sure that they give us the right information. Again, they are still investigating. And Cherish, as always, as we get that information, we're definitely going to update our viewers as soon as we get it.
Yeah, interested to hear more. Thank you, Gabby.